Good morning, colleagues. The Patriotic Front wishes to express concern on matters that are either under investigations or are in court. I will start with the latest matter in which the lawyer hired by the Patriotic Front to handle payments and campaign bills, Madam Mwitwa and the law firm, was arrested on Monday and charged with alleged being found in possession of proceeds of crime. We think that government is using that law to oppress the Patriotic Front, to disrupt the Patriotic Front, and to force intimidation to anyone associated with the Patriotic Front. You are aware that the provision of campaigns and campaign funds is not regulated by any law in Zambia. So it's therefore strange that a lawyer that the Patriotic Front hired, through the Secretary General, to disburse funds, payments to all media organizations for billboards, for programs, for live streaming, has been arrested. This is in breach of the rule of law, because there's no law providing for any disclosure of campaign funds, the sources of funding, and you just can't dream up that these are resources deemed to be stolen. We also wish to express concern on matters surrounding Madam Mumbipiri, our former Deputy Secretary General. You are aware that it's now 103 days that she was arrested. Other than the appearance in the Kaoma Magistrate Court and being committed to the High Court, she has not appeared in court. President Hakainde Hichilema was very clear that first, don't arrest if you have not investigated, and don't arrest if your investigations are not completed. It is very clear that the state have never been ready in the matters relating to Honorable Mumbipiri. We are even saddened to learn that she's not even among the latest cause list for the High Court that is sitting in Mongu for her appearance. This is trial, this is detention without trial, and it's a human rights abuse. We wish to express concern around that matter. As generally for the matters, for example, the ADC, the Deputy Police Commissioner, Chisanga Chanda, who's the ADC to the former President Edgar Lungu, remember, he was charged as an accessory to hiding a fugitive or a murder suspect that the state were looking for. We are generally just interested in how these matters are going, just to ensure that there's no breach to the rule of law and that there's need for us to raise awareness about these matters. It is very, very important that President Hakainde Hichilema promised that the law will not be used for retribution, for vengeance, and it will not be abused to oppress political opponents. But what we are seeing is exactly that. So the lip service being provided to these issues is just mere rhetoric. We wish that government sticks to the rule of law, ensures that if suspects are arrested, they are speedily brought before court and they are given their day in court. That's what democracy entails. We will not shield any, I should make that very clear, any accused person will not shield if anyone did any criminal offense. All we are saying is, can we follow the rule of law? Can we ensure that we stick to what is provided for in court? And if suspects are arrested, bring them to court quickly and don't use the law to oppress political opponents. So thank you very much and God bless you. Do you have any questions? Yes. The financial intelligence report, the FIC report, we've always emphasized that that's intelligence information for law enforcement agencies. That's why even its publication is shrouded, it doesn't name names, It doesn't put details to what they publish. They draw diagrams because it remains intelligence information. And people must be aware that the suspected suspicious transactions are merely that, because we have a law under the Financial Intelligence Act of 2010 that reports any transaction above $5,000. That reports any transaction above a certain figure. If you buy property, all these are reporting agencies, banks, law enforcement, law firms and others that are required to report to the FIC. You remember the case of terrorism financing. There was one case, now there are 4 cases. Again, there you have to be very careful, because you have nationals that are, for example, Lebanese or Somalians, and when they send these monies maybe to their home country, because the countries they are coming from are listed as a terrorism country, it will quickly register under terrorism financing. It does not mean that Zambia is promoting terrorism financing. We just have to be very careful. And I need to emphasize, this is intelligence reports.